Welcome back to Have I Got News for You. Michael and Negin, watch the clip. Tell me, what is the story?
So that's the president and a guy who's not going to have his job.
Oh, a Bitcoin.
Okay, I know what that is.
So crypto. Oh, a nice firm one.
It's two white people, very good.
Oh.
And money.
Yeah.
This could be about literally anything. Yes,
yeah.
this is
It's like every
story.
day.
The story is the president went to England, came home, and got paid every step of the way. In other words, Trump is kind of acting like this.
Hey, Mr. Wonderful here. First of all, thank you, Coco Bear, because I have a Labubu. Oh, my Labubu has glasses too. Ichihuahua caramba!
You ever hear something you don't know, like which race should be offended, but like...
I don't like it when he says Labubu.
President Trump went to the UK, where among other things, he talked trade with Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Question, what issue was at the top of Trump's mind when he was heading into the visit?
Epstein. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Who did this ballroom, and can they do the one we're building in the United States?
Trump's main concern was which castle he'd be sleeping in.
It's the first time this has ever happened where somebody was honored twice, so it's a great honor. And this one's at Windsor. They've never used Windsor Castle for this before. They used Buckingham Palace. And I don't want to say one's better than the other, but they say Windsor Castle is the ultimate, right? So it's going to be nice. But basically, I'm there also on trade.
This man should be on a trip 100% of the time.
Oh,
and each country should take its turn.
Trump may have been honored to stay there, but he certainly wasn't honored by Windsor's new art installation.
Anti-Trump protesters project some images on there. And what were they of? As you can probably see from some of these pictures, Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew, and Jeffrey Epstein.
One of your goals in life should be to never have your scandals in IMAX on the side.
Yeah.
It's true. Of a building.
That's like what the Sphere is going to follow up Oz with.
Earlier this week, the president announced, quote, "We have a deal on TikTok. This is the app he's wanted the U.S. to control since 2020. Question, who's the key figure at the heart of the TikTok deal?"
Is it Larry Ellison? I don't
Why
know.
did you say it all sexy?
Oh my God, that's a great question. I don't know.
A key figure at the center of Trump's TikTok deal is his friend and tech CEO, Larry Ellison.
Oh.
Let's see a picture of Larry. Just, ooh. Oh, that look like dude about to slap you across the face with a glove. Like, for just a few hours last week, Larry Ellison was briefly the richest person in the world, but by the end of the day, he fell back to number 2 like the broke bitch he is.
He definitely looks like the only time he laughs is when he's rubbing his hands together.
So Larry Ellison and his company Oracle are teaming up with some private equity firms to take over an 80% stake in TikTok, while China will still own 20%. Does anyone know why there's an 80-20 split and it just doesn't go 100% to an American?
Because China gets to keep the algorithm and not share it with America, which is the whole reason TikTok was banned in the first place, because of China's control over the algorithm, of which they still keep. The only difference now is Donald Trump's friend has an 80% stake in TikTok. Okay. China's cool with it, and everybody's rich except us.
Help me understand, what's the problem with the algorithm?
They suppress certain information and bring other information forward.
So does
you
Twitter.
saw that, yeah, but you see that like with a political motive. So for instance, during the, the beginning of the Israel-Gaza stuff, they were heightening a lot of the division there. And you also see it, try to do a nice TikTok about Taiwan and see where that gets you. See how that never goes viral. And that is the Chinese Communist Party and the government playing around in U.S. domestic politics.
Question, what Trump relative was in the news this week defending a different Donald deal?
Jermaine. Can you imagine if there was a Jermaine Trump?
There probably is, he just don't claim it. The Trump relative making money this week is Eric Trump. Oh. You know Eric Trump, the Nepo Beavis, as I like to call him. Fun fact about Eric Trump, his high school nickname was literally Chode. Yes. This week, the New York Times laid out a timeline of how an investment firm backed by the ruling family of the UAE deposited $2 billion into the Trump family's crypto company. Eric is also the public face of that company, So he went on CNBC this week where Jack Kernan didn't shy away from asking tough questions.
Yeah, this is today, Eric. Two big deals. I'm sure you hear about this all the time. You've got a way, obviously, of explaining that. I mean, you've thought about that when you talk to the president about this, or when Don talks about some of his investments, or
Somebody got to reboot him.
He sounds as nervous about losing his job
Yep.
as I feel about losing my job right now.
Now, a lot of people are claiming foul play, and they believe Trump has some dealings within the crypto company, which he shouldn't as a president. But Eric has always been on message that his dad has not run this company. Question: what indication do we have that his dad might actually be involved with the company?
Oh, is it just like he talks about it all the time and how much money he's making?
Oh, no, it's deeper than that. It's this gold statue of Trump holding a Bitcoin that went up outside the Capitol building this week. First off, that statue looked like they spray painted a Bob's Big Boy. Like one of them. The common thread from the Fed to TikTok to Bitcoin is that Trump is getting paid.
Totally. The staggering amount of corruption that someday we'll actually read about and care about. You remember Qatar gave us a $400 million jet that now the government's spending $1 billion to upgrade. Oh, by the way, that Donald Trump gets to take with him and use after he's president of the United States. And by the way, we still need a new Air Force One, so he's gonna take this little gift with him. And then what do we do for the next president who actually needs an Air Force One, which we should be building right now?
You know that's not gonna be a next president.
That's a good point. That's a good one.
More after the break.